Good morning students. Today I Purnima welcome you to my class of English and I'm going to teach you uh, an article writing in writing section. Children, you know that in writing section we are having two parts. One is short composition and other is long composition. So the topic which I have chosen today is article writing, which will come under the category of long composition. Okay, so two type of writing section are there. One is the short composition and the other is long composition. So children, what I am in short composition, notice writing will be there, poster writing will be there, message writing will be there. Okay, but in long composition, letter writing will be there, article writing is there, diary entry is there, then children email writing is there. Okay, it depends what are the things in your syllabus. Bio sketches are there, descriptive writing is there. So today the topic which I have chosen is article writing, which will come under the category of long composition. Okay, which will come under the category of long composition. Now let me tell you the difference between long composition and short composition. In short composition we are having 50 words. We have to write not more than 50 words, but in long composition we have to write, children, the word limit here is between 120 to 150, sometime 150 to 200 words. Okay, so this is basically about long composition. So article writing, children, many times you must have listened that we teachers are running after you and telling you send the article for a school magazine. Okay, so this is what a article writing is. Now children, let me tell you, there are two types of articles are there. One is for a school magazine and other is like anything. You can write for your newspaper or you can write for any magazine. Okay, so this is a this is a descriptive piece of writing. You have to describe, the topic will be given to you, and in writing section, children, we know what is or the writing section always start with a format. Whenever you write, whenever you attempt the questions on writing section, children, you have to follow the format. Okay, so the here children, the student will be asked to attempt a long piece of composition of about minimum of about 120 to 150 words. Okay, this article writing, children, various children, different type of article writing might be given in the examination paper. Sometimes children hints are given, sometimes only topic is given, sometimes hint is given, sometimes children visual hint is given, like some picture will be there in the question paper. You have to see those picture and you have to write the article. Okay, so that is, children, what is the general, let me tell you something about a general guideline about an article. So children, there are two types of input will be given. What is an input? Input are the hints which is given in the box or which is given like that only. Okay, or sometime in the form of picture it will be given to you. So children, always study the given input, information or notes carefully. So you always have to study the given input, information or notes carefully. Children, arrange them in systematic order. Whatever the hints will be given, children, you don't have to don't have to take the support of those hints, or you have to write your own ideas also. Suppose if hint is given, that doesn't mean, children, that you have to copy only those hints. You have to think also. Okay, arrange those idea in sequence wise and then you have to write the article. Okay, so children, now always arrange them in a systematic order and children develop each point in a simple and grammatical and children, no grammatical error should be there. It should be grammatically correct. Your article must present your ideas not in a sketchy but in a coherent and logical manner. So whatever you present your idea, it should be arranged in a coherent and logical manner. Develop your writing into paragraphs. Okay, 3 or 4 paragraphs should be there, small paragraph. Continue yourself to be given your whatever the topic, it should be there. Don't deviate from your theme. You have to develop your ideas. If hints are given, utilize those hints. If hints are not given, don't utilize those things. Superfluous and unnecessary details must be avoided at all costs. No unnecessary idea should be there in the article writing, student. Many people, they write unnecessary ideas, so that should be forbidden. You should think sometimes the ideas is given, and children, you should think about all those idea. Now children, generally this is a narrative or the descriptive piece of writing. That means children, whenever some topic is given, you have to children think your idea should be related with that particular topic only. You have to think about that topic and you have to write the idea of that particular topic. Okay, so this you have to see. Now children, sometime I told you 2 types of sometime inputs are, so your article should be given, sometimes hints are given in the form of input. Sometimes children, pictures are there. Pictures are there. You have to see that picture and then you have to think your ideas related with that one topic. Okay, you have to see the pictures very carefully and then you have to write your own ideas. Then children, what other input? What is the input? That means children, a box must be given and hints will be given like that. Okay, so many hints are given in the form of a point. You have to take one point. You have to develop your own ideas. Okay, so many ideas you have to think. It doesn't mean children, if the hints are given, you have to take only you have to write about those hints also. No, it's not that. You have to children see what you have to see. You have to see that the ideas are given. You have to children look at those topics, those points which are given, and you have to think your own ideas and then you have to develop your ideas. Just see, no spelling mistake should be there, and the most important thing children is no grammatical error should be there, otherwise your marks will be cut. Okay, grammatically it should be correct. No grammatical error should be there. No and children, your accuracy should be there in the language. That means the framing of the sentence, then children, which sentence should come first, all this thing you have to see. Then only children you will be developing your idea. Whatever article you are writing, you have to write it in 3 to 5 generally children, 3 to 5 paragraph should be there. Now I will be telling you about the format of the article writing. Okay, so what is the format of article writing? Let me tell you. Children, format of an article writing. So here the heading should be there, and by X, Y, Z, whoever is writing the article, you have to write the name of that person. You don't have to write X, Y, Z or ABC. If the name of that person is not given, then what you will do? If the name of that person is not given, then children, you can write any name, any fake name, and surname should be written. So you have to see this thing. If the name is not given, then you have to write the name of any person. Okay, this you have to see. Now children, so and then you have to leave one line here. Okay, and then you have to write your article in 120 to 150 words. Remember children, many people write thank you and all that thing here. That you should not write. You don't have to write anything. Now you have to see what type of article you are given in the children in the um, examination paper. Okay, so sometimes children picture is given, sometimes hints is given. Okay, uh, so sometimes in the form of the conversation is there. Okay, okay, so one question I will be reading to you, which will be in the form of the uh, uh, which will no hints, only picture sometime is given and no hint is will be given. Okay, now okay, so taking help from the information given below and inventing your own idea, write an article on books, our best companion. See, the heading is already given here. What is the heading? The heading is taking help from the information given below and inventing your own idea. That means children, some of the information are given below and you have to invent your own idea. Write an article on book, our best companion. So children, here the topic is given but name of the person is not given who is writing the article. So you can write any name. So see, what is the question here? Book, this is the heading, books, our best companion, and then you will write by Ravi Pandey. Okay, then you have to leave one line. Now you have to see whether the hint are given. So of course hint are given, hint is given here. What is the hint? Human relation can be descriptive and unstable. Then dash, books, our best companion, our friends and guide, educative as well as informative. Yashita. So children, now you can see children, I have written the hints are given, but those hints are not enough. Here you have to write your own ideas. But the motto of being giving the hint, that means you don't have to leave these points. You have to develop these points. So after writing the heading, you can write man is a social animal. Okay, he can't live in isolation. So how you are going to start? Man is a social animal, he can't live in isolation. Our human friends, relatives and companion can prove unreliable and treacherous. Our human friends, relative and companion can prove unreliable and treacherous. They can harm our interest. So they can harm our interest. However, books are our real companions, friends and guides. So you can write this point also. Books are our real companions, friends and guides. They enrich humanity. Okay. They are a storehouse of knowledge. So children, this all important thing you will be writing in the first paragraph. They are the storehouse of knowledge. They have educative as well as informative value and importance. They have educative as well as informative value and importance. Let us live in the company of books. They will never betray or deceive us. They will never betray or deceive us. We can look towards from our guidance, learning and entertainment. Shakespeare dramas have a universal appeal. Homer, Valmiki and Vedvyas have given us immortal work. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata are read and Ved Vyas has given us immortal work. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata are read by millions of people. Keats' poems are things of beauty that gave us joy forever. Tagore's by Gitanjali transport us to a highly spiritual and philosophical world. Premchand Godan unfolds rustic life and the problem. Now children, we can shift to, so these were the most important points. Okay, you can see how I've done the starting. Now you can write, children. Books are our best companion, they are our best friend. There are many books which give us a lot of knowledge as well as motivation, and they guide us how to live our life. Then children, various type of books are there, like children, if you don't know yoga, you can read the book of yoga and you can maintain your health. If you don't know about any subject like English grammar, mathematics, so you can, children, basic concept of these things are learned from the book only. The books are your best friend. They will never deceive you. They will always guide you. Whenever you need their help, they will never betray you. They will always be standing with you all. Okay, if you are alone, you can take up a book of your choice. You can take any story book or any book. Okay, atlases, dictionary, anything. Okay, and very soon you become a part of that book. Books on travels and adventures are not only informative but also quite exciting. If you want to read about any country, the books are the best things. The biographies of great men like Lincoln and Gandhi can be a source of inspiration. Read the inspiration thoughts and the speeches of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. You will be motivated, I am 100% sure. It is never too late to enter the world of books. Children, the choice is your own. Anytime, even at night or 4 o'clock in the morning, if you want to read the books will always comes to you. Okay, so that's why they are best friend. Anytime, whenever you need them, they will be at your service. The sooner you enter, the better it is. So children, this is all about book. Then there are many religious book. You can they teach you, they preach you about religion. There are many story book which will tell you, which will take us to the world of fairy tale, where we forget all our worries. There are many books like Sindabad, Ali Baba, Cinderella. Okay, in our time, children, in the summer vacation, we used to read a lot of story books, nice novels of Enid Blyton. Okay, Famous Five, Nancy Drew. So if you will read all this book, you will really enjoy, children. Okay, then children, various book on geography, history, wars. Okay, world war, so you will be having a lot of knowledge. Then subjects book like history, geography, English, Hindi, whatever things you want to learn, you only have to open the pages and you have to go through it. Okay, so definitely Google is there, but children, the best thing what I feel is the book. Okay, what I feel is a book. Okay, so whenever you have you are in problem, you can have guidelines from the book only also. So books are our best companion. They are the best friends of human being. Whenever we feel, we can open the books, and children, we can can take guidance from the book. Okay, so one was this. Now children, one other type of conversation is there, which I'm going to tell you. This is another type of article writing which might come in your examination. Okay, so you happen to overhear the following conversation. You happen to overhear, that means you have overheard the following conversation. So what is the conversation? Two people are There one is Rahul, the other is Jeevan, and they are talking. What they are talking? Rahul, where have you planned to go during the summer holiday? Jeevan, I wish I could go and enjoy boating on the Dal Lake in Kashmir. Rahul, is it safe to go to Kashmir now? Don't you hear a lot about terrorism in the newspaper? Now, on hearing this dialogue, so these were the two dialogues by two friends. Okay, one friend Rahul is asking, where did you plan to go during the summer holidays? Now, Jeevan is telling he really wished that he should go enjoy boating on the Dal Lake. And Rahul it is telling, it is safe to go to Kashmir now. Don't you hear a lot about terrorism in the newspaper? So, what he is telling, on hearing the dialogue, you decide to write an article for a local daily on the need to provide security at tourist spots and suggest ways and means by which such spots could be made more attractive to tourists. Using ideas from the unit as travel and tours. So children, now you have to take the ideas from your book and then you have to write your article. So now children, here the heading is not there. You have to, in such a case, you have to think about your own heading. So what heading you are going to write here? Tourism and terrorism. Okay, so this is the format of the article writing. I have written the article. Okay, now you can see here a hint is not given, nothing is given, only even topic is not given. You have to think and you have to write about the topic which I have already written on the board, tourism and terrorism by. Okay, then you have to write the person. Now children, how you are going to start? Now you can start since it is related with tourism and travelism. Now the place where he wanted to go, Jeevan, is Kashmir. Okay, so it's better that we should start with Kashmir only. So you can say Kashmir is called the paradise on earth. Okay, how you will start? You will start with this Kashmir only. Kashmir is called the paradise on earth. Now you have to write your article in 3 to 4 small paragraph. So first paragraph you can write with only 1 or 2 sentences only. Kashmir is called the paradise on earth. It is quite unfortunate that this paradise is living in the shadow of terrorism. The peace and tranquility of the valley has been shattered by the acts of terrorism. So the peace and tranquility of the valley has been shattered by the acts of terrorism. The valley echoes with the burst of bullets. Gone were those days where people used to go to Kashmir to see its heavenly beauty. Now children, one more line we can say. Once upon a time when Noor Jahan, the famous when the Mughal emperor were there, then Noor Jahan asked Jahangir to take her to the Kashmir. Now, and she told, if there is a heaven on this earth, so it is only Kashmir. Okay, this is the place she compared to the heaven. That means children, Kashmir was a very beautiful place. Still it is beautiful, I'm not telling, but children, there is a shadow of terrorism. Okay, so in the second stanza you can write, you can start your second stanza by writing, the peace and tranquility of the valley has been shattered by the acts of terrorism. Now nobody wanted to go. Even the film people, children, earlier so many shooting of the film used to be there in Kashmir. Even they are scared to go to Kashmir. So such is the situation of Kashmir. The peace and tranquility of the valley has been shattered by the act of terrorism. The valley echoes with a burst of bullets. Gone are the days when the Dal Lake was overtaken by the inflow of tourists from different parts of the world. Now empty hotels and unoccupied shikaras look towards tourists to occupy them. Tourism in the valley is in shambles. Okay, now children, this is the third paragraph I'm going to start. Tourism in the valley is in shambles. No tourists want to come to Kashmir, though they wish from the bottom of their heart to go visit Kashmir, but due to children fear of terrorism, they are very hardly any tourists you can see there. The biggest source of income in the state and the local people has disappeared. The unabated terrorism of the 2 decades had tarnished the grandeur and glory of Kashmir. Tourism and terrorism can't go together. This is the last paragraph. Tourism and terrorism can't go together. Law and order must be restored. The youth of Kashmir and other places of tourist interest have the biggest stake to maintain peace and harmony. Local handicrafts and artifacts are in great demand in every part of India. If peace and order is maintained, Kashmir will not take long to attain its goal, grandeur and glory. And with the policy of Modi, with the introducing of Article 371, we hope that very soon tourists again will start going to this place, okay, which is known as paradise on earth. So this was the article writing, and you can see now children, one more article writing children. I will be just discussing it. Like you can hear the question that man is basically a social animal. He depends on others for his survival and existence. He has to write with others and must know how to get the best out of a team. Now children, here the photograph is given. A few children are there and they are putting their hands together. Okay, I don't know how to show you the photograph. But there are many group of children are there standing in a circle and they are putting hands, putting their hands on one another. So in fact children, you have to write the article on how to get the best out of a team. So this is the article. So since you have to write the article, so you can write the topic, how to get the best of a team by Rohit Rai. Okay, so you can see how I am writing children the heading, and then you can see how to get the best out of team. Man is a social animal. He can't live in vacuum. He has to depend on others to make a living. He has to bond with others and be a part of team. Working in a team is quite challenging. Now this is your first paragraph. Now your second paragraph is, one has to adjust himself to the requirement of his team. A team must work like a well-oiled machine. Only then it can produce great result. Nobody will lose if your team bond is strong. All the members of a team must work together selflessly to achieve a common aim or goal. Now last paragraph children. Okay, working in a team is really a healer and stress buster. Success or failure is not an individual's responsibility. It is a collective responsibility. A good teamwork demands a perfect and effective communication between all the members of a team. Conflicts are avoided. The focus is on unity and cooperation. Mutual jealousy and conflict of interest have no place in a team. Negative attitudes should be discouraged. Each member should have deep respect and appreciation of others' abilities and skills. So, children, with this, I end my article writing here. I've discussed all type of articles here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.